Hello, how's it going everyone? I'm back again for another episode, and today I am in the dungeon. Seems to be the fourth floor by the looks of it. I have started the hallway number, that must be hallway number 3, and I have digged through it halfway only. Let me check how far the end of the hallway is. Okay, that does seem like it is about halfway out there. So let's open up inventory and check how it looks like. We have a good amount of pickaxes, one slightly used one and 5 brand new pickaxes, as well as some shovels in case we need it. Got some torches over here, some planks and sticks if we need to craft something more. Seems good to me. A perfect day for digging. Might as well start it right now. In front of me there is a 3-block high wall, and I will start digging through it. That's about it. Here is the first block, the second one quickly follows, and the third one also follows. And that's basically all there is to it, to digging through the hallways. You just go one by one, you put a torch here and there. I like to put torches about 6 blocks apart. Seems to be the optimal amount of blocks to space them apart, as well as you may not even need to put any torches if there is a torch above the ceiling, but you would be digging in quite a dark place, so it's not preferable. Usually you would kind of want to, as I mentioned, put it about 6 blocks apart, but if you are very cheap and want to save on the torches, or maybe you just don't have enough coal or something, you can definitely put it every 10 blocks. We may even do a test right here. Here is one torch, and I will put it another one after 10 blocks. I have now 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in. But what is this? That is so much coal. I think that is 5 units of coal in one place. I was a bit excited for that, but it seems like there is not any more after that. And now we have run into some, gravel. That is not ideal, but along with that, another block of coal in here, which is always nice to see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and another broken pickaxe. This was 9, and this is 10. So after the 10th block I put a torch, and you can see that there is quite a dark spot. Even if there is a torch above us, there is still a pretty apparent lack of lighting in this place, so might as well place a torch, and this way it evens out quite well. And now let's continue digging through the hallway number 3. Should be any second now that we will be finishing with it. Oh yeah, just as I expected, the hallway number 3 is finished. Now it is time to start the number 4 hallway. So as per usual, 1, 2 blocks for the wall, and the third block for the hallway. Put a few more in there, and then place a torch in the beginning of this side of the hallway. Now we go back and do the same thing over there. That way we can meet the other entrance after digging through the entirety of the hallway properly. Oh, here is some more gravel, which is kind of annoying since gravel takes more time to dig than cobblestone. And here it is, 1, 2 for the wall and 1 for the hallway. now we are back to the cobblestone, so I will choose my pickaxe, place a torch so we see what we are doing properly, and here it is. We are going to start another hallway right now. It is going to take, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 minutes, depends on how fast we go, and depends also on what kind of blocks we find along the way. Oh no, another pickaxe has broken, but I have some reserves, so I will put a new one in my hotbar, and as well as placing a new torch. So, as I mentioned, it depends on what kind of blocks I find along the way, and that will impact on how fast or slow I will dig through the tunnel. If, for example, I find a lot of coal, then I may have to take some detours, and that will, of course, inevitably lower my speed at which I dig the dungeon. As you can see right here, here is a good example of a detour from the usual path, because we found some coal and even more coal over here and even more here. So as you can see, that really depends a lot on what kind of blocks you find. Oh, that's really dark. I was thinking that maybe we have digged through to the dungeon below us, but that appears to not be the case. It was just extremely dark. Now back to the hallway digging. Hopefully we can find some more coal, as well as I don't know, to be honest, there is nothing else besides coal at this depth of the dungeon, so, or at least I suppose that's how it should be. So I am not really expecting anything else besides coal in here, though you can find even gravel, sand, sandstone, silver sand, what else? Maybe something else, but nothing too useful that you couldn't just get from somewhere else. Here is a good example, some random sand in front of me that I will have to take care of before proceeding, but otherwise nothing too valuable. From gravel at least I am getting some flints. Here, these things. I am not sure what they do. Maybe you can do it something with sticks with them, or no. Like, is that the recipe for it? No, does not seem like it is. I'm not sure, to be honest, what you do with it. I should probably check it out, but we'll see what happens. Now I have some work to do, and that work is digging the tunnel. I will continue digging the tunnel until I have pickaxes left, and when we run out of pickaxes, I will evaluate my situation and decide on what to do further on. But for now, let me check how far the hallway is. Oh, it still seems like there is at least 15 blocks further away. from us finishing the hallway. So let's get back to digging. Make sure we do not slack off. And oh no, this will definitely impact our digging speed because I found more coal. Though it is always a nice thing to see because I have only one stack of coal. Oh, not, I have, what is it, 110 units of coal. So that's pretty good. But considering that this is all that I have, and I do need glass to smelt sand quite often, it really just gets used up extremely quickly. So whatever excess I make, it just gets used pretty much immediately whenever I go and smelt something. But here it is, another pickaxe broken, and now I have only 2 more pickaxes, including this one, which is now slightly used. But another hallway is also digged through. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 hallways finished. Now we can start with the 5th one, though now it becomes apparent that I will not be able to finish the hallway with my remaining pickaxes. So we will see what we can do about that. 1 and 2 and 3. 2 for the wall and 1 for the hallway. Seems good. Everything seems to be aligned correctly. Time to go to the other side of the hallway and do the same thing over there. While we go, seems to be some sand, some gravel on the floor, so we will ignore that, but we will not be able to ignore this one. We will have to dig through it. That's quite a lot of gravel, and since I only have a stone shovel, it will take me some time to dig through all of it. Let me just calculate 1 and 2 for the wall and the 3rd block for the hallway. Though if you're not sure, you can always just look at the ceiling. Ceiling tells the entire picture of where you should be lined up with, and as you can see, I am now lined up perfectly, so let's proceed with the digging. Also, it's really dark, so I will put a torch, and here it is, time to start digging. I have 1.5 of a pickaxe, so that means I will probably stop somewhere halfway into the hallway, because it will not be enough for me to finish digging through the entirety of the hallway. But we have a decent amount of options, which includes also just crafting some new pickaxes, but there is also an option to just go and do something else. But I think for today I just want to dig through the hallway, and while I was talking, my last pickaxe has broken. Well, not really last, the one before last pickaxe has broken. This one is for sure the last pickaxe, so hopefully this one lasts for quite a while before breaking. But if you climb on the stone, you can see that, oh yeah, the hallway ending is very, very far away. This pickaxe will not last until that point, so I will definitely have to open my crafting inventory, my crafting grid, and put some materials in there to craft a stone pickaxe. But anyway, it was really dark, So I put another torch, and now I can proceed with digging once again. The pickaxe is definitely approaching the end of it. It only probably has 10 more uses or so left, maybe 15, but it's not gonna be lasting for a lot longer than this. Probably these are last 10 or 15 seconds, and the pickaxe will turn into dust anytime now, right now. Yep, called it. So what I have to do now is to make some sticks. Oh, this method of scroll wheel is fantastic. Really speeds things up and feels just amazing. Though you cannot do it with pickaxes. With pickaxes you have to, seems like you have to click one by one, but that's totally fine. After all, it's a item. It's not an item, it's a tool. It's a tool, so using scroll wheel to do that would really craft too many at once, I suppose. But here it is, getting a bit dark. Time to put another torch, and after crafting so many pickaxes, I will definitely be able to dig without any worry through the rest of the today. Where is that dungeon ending? Must be very close, and it does seem like it is rather close. I think 6 to 7 blocks away. Maybe now it is 6 blocks away. Should be any second now. After this, probably 3 blocks. So this is the third block, this is the second block, and this is the last block, is it not? No, it's not. I miscalculated. There is one more block after this. Yep. That was a unfortunate miscalculation, but what is fortunate is that there is some additional coal at the end of the tunnel, which is very nice. Time to dig 2 blocks for the wall and 1 block for the hallway. Here we... oh no, the pickaxe has broken once again. Time to get a new one and do 2 more blocks into the hallway so we can put a torch. Just like that. Perfection. It's time to go to the other side of the dungeon and do the same thing over there and start digging from that side to the other. We will probably have to deal with... oh no, there is no more gravel in our way, so this is a nice surprise. Always love to see no gravel. And once again, 1, 2 and 3. Time to go into the dungeon. The hallway is ready, fully prepared for the digging. Now it's time to go full speed ahead, and hopefully we can dig through the entire hallway. Oh no, probably not today. I will have to stop midway and maybe even a bit earlier if we encounter any coal or stuffs like that. Getting a bit dark over here. I will put a torch and continue with the digging. The pickaxe seems to be getting close to the red zone, so only 5 or 7 more uses left if I had to calculate. And oh, I thought that there was dungeon below us, but it was just either a glitch or I was just seeing things. Oh, here it is. It has broken, and with that, this will be enough for today.